Hello and welcome to another Cliff Reviews Art House. This time I'm reviewing the documentary Scala, directed by Giles and Catterall. Scala is a documentary that really captures the essence and history of London's legendary Scala cinema, which operated from 1978 until its closure in 1993. I never went to the Scala, but I did walk past it many times, so I was aware of it. This documentary is an affectionate and nostalgic look at this icon of cult cinema in London. Hearing some of the people who are now well known, John Waters for example, was really interesting, so interesting to hear his memories of it. And it was great seeing the range of films that were shown. I really appreciated the aesthetics of the large sheets that were published monthly listing all the films. These were great. And I really liked in the documentary the use of kind of vintage exploitation and grindhouse typography. So there was a lot that I really enjoyed in this film. In terms of the actual Scala cinema experience that's described by the interviewees, it sounds like it was a real madhouse. I'm sure that I was never alternative enough to fit in there. Plus, I've always been a bit of a cinema purist, so drunk, high, crazy people would definitely have ruined the film watching experience for me. I would have loved the cult element of the cinema, I think, but I think I would have hated the experience of being in a wild audience. I've also never been attracted by all-nighters, and this seems to have been the bread and butter of the Scala. However, what really comes across is the sense of community that existed. I think wherever people find kinship with their tribe is great, and clearly it was a cultural hub that influenced artists, creatives and filmmakers. The documentary is very entertaining and the 1.5 hours passes easily. However, if I was going to make a criticism of it, I would say that it doesn't really have any kind of narrative arc. It's a mix of interviews with people and clips of the films. It doesn't feel that well edited. It kind of felt at a few points that the film might be coming to an end, and then it just started with a new story. It did feel a bit patchy and inconsistent, and it didn't really take me anywhere. It kind of kept me in one place throughout, even though that was an interesting enough place to be. I think that the documentary Scala will appeal most to those who actually experienced it and kind of feel a direct connection to the stories told. That said, for anyone interested in art house cinema, I do think this is a really interesting watch. And although there's not much creativity in the way the documentary is made, I would recommend it as an enjoyable 1.5 hours. Thanks for watching. See you next time.